Breaking news out of Texas. House Republicans just passed their severely gerrymandered congressional map, the request of Donald Trump. The vote was 88 to 52. All 88 yes votes came from Republicans, all 52 no votes from Democrats. The map creates 5 new GOP-leaning districts before next year's crucial midterm elections. Let's be clear, this is a ploy to retain power, nothing more.
We have breaking news right now. Texas House Republicans have officially passed the gerrymandered congressional maps that will eliminate 5 Democratic-held congressional seats in the state of Texas. Now, here's what you need to know next. First, the Senate will now consider these maps because we're in a new special session. Then Governor Greg Abbott will have 10 days to sign them into law following the passage in the Senate. It's expected to pass the Senate. It will likely be signed by the governor. Meanwhile, this triggers a new situation in California. California Democrats now are full steam ahead to redistrict their own maps in this mid-decade redistricting cycle. Although in California, the difference is the people are deciding whether or not to redistrict, while in Texas, the legislators decide. In any event, Texas Republicans have officially passed these congressional maps that many have been fighting so hard against. So spread the word. I'll do a full breakdown on my Substack linked in bio, so subscribe for free and follow along for all the news you need to know about. I'll have more to come very soon.
For folks listening, since 1989, the end of the Cold War, it's important to be reminded of this. Bill Clinton made this point at the DNC in his speech. 52 million American jobs have been created since the end of the Cold War. 3 Republican administrations, 3 Democratic administrations. 96% have been created under Democratic administrations. The last 3 Republican administrations have one thing in common: recessions. 1.9 million jobs created in the last 3 Republican administrations, over 16 million in the Biden administration, just as another proof point to the extent you needed it. But
Governor, what do you make of people like Greg Abbott, who has gone on Fox News in recent days and said that California is the problem, not Texas, and that he and other Republicans are going to try to take legal action to strike it down, as Aaron just kind of alluded to in California?
Well, I thought there was some AI. I saw some, honestly, I thought, though, this is obviously fake. I mean, it's delusional. I mean, no situational awareness. I mean, it's shockingly delusional. Look in the mirror, sir. You're the one who initiated this. You coward. You coward. You couldn't stand up to the bully. You couldn't stand up to Donald Trump. You had to kiss his feet. You know, you couldn't stand up for our democracy. Couldn't stand up for principles. You had to do something that's unprecedented, midterm redistricting, knowing he knew this was wrong. In fact, you can go back to some of the early reporting. He was initially hesitant, but he realized his political career was done, over. And that was more important to him than our enduring values, the best of the Roman Republic and Greek democracy, the rule of law, co-equal branches of government, were less important to him than his own political future. Popular sovereignty, less important to him than his own political future. So I don't even know where to get started. I saw some of his comments. They're ludicrous. And I'll remind him what I'll remind everybody. If they don't move, if Republicans stand back, they have an off-ramp. This initiative, our efforts don't go forward. We're doing this only in response to what he's doing. So if he doesn't want us to move forward, he has some capacity to influence that, not just in his own state, but by making the case to other governors in other states that this is not the right thing to do, that we should all stand back, support nationalized, independent redistricting, and we should let voters choose their representatives, not the other way around. Eat your heart out, Arnold. I'm just saying, to the Terminator.
These memes of you riding a velociraptor with like a 12-pack and 2 freaking rifles in your hand.
I know, I'm in good shape. How about my biceps? And this 10-pack, not even 6-pack.
You've also circumnavigated the globe. You've rescued many kittens and puppies, all while holding the flag.
I know. I'm part of Superman 3 or 5 now. I'm sitting on there, dinosaurs. I'm flying around. What the heck? By the way, I literally, honestly, this is not where I'm scrolling. So this is stuff that people send me, like my little nieces and nephews. They're all sending me this stuff. And I'm like, oh gosh, what is going on out there? Yeah. Okay. There you go. Back to look. I've been legit, right? You like the biceps?
You know what?
Triceps
That's a real
too.
photo, by the way. This has not been touched.
Not a damn part of that was touched.
No.
Eat your heart out, Arnold. I'm just saying to the Terminator. You know, come
Yeah.
on, listen to me
Yeah.
now and hear me later.
J.D. Vance got badly booed as he left Union Station today in Washington, D.C. Just take a look at the clip. Yeah, just brutal for J.D. Vance. And there were a bunch of different angles. He got booed when he left. He got booed when he came in. He got booed while he was standing there at a Shake Shack talking about crime in D.C. There's also other videos online that are circulating right now of him getting booed, but also people screaming at him if he's going to get intimate with the couch, alluding to the many jokes about J.D. Vance and what he does with furniture. But man, when are these Trump admin officials going to realize that people just don't like them? Whether it be public spaces like a train station, a soccer stadium, whatever it is, Trump and J.D. Vance are constantly getting booed around the country.
This is the guy who thinks people don't deserve law and order in their own community.
Mr. Vice President, how did it go?
Guys, thank you. Okay, whatever you want. Sorry, I just want to go. So what's the plan?
Trump supporters are trying to blame California for the fact that Bed Bath & Beyond went bankrupt, but Gavin Newsom had something to say about it. Check this out. So this account posted the executive chairman for Bed Bath & Beyond just announced that his company will no longer operate in California, saying, quote, California has created one of the most overregulated, expensive, and risky environments for businesses in America. It's a system that makes it harder to employ people, harder to keep doors open, and harder to deliver value to customers. Welcome to Gavin Newsom's California, they say. But Gavin Newsom said what many of us are thinking. Like most Americans, we thought Bed Bath & Beyond no longer existed after their bankruptcy and closure of basically every store. We wish them well as they seek to become relevant again as they try to open a second store. It's really pathetic that Bed Bath & Beyond goes bankrupt and then tries to blame California for it. But in reality, it was actually years of bad management, Amazon, competition, and retail markets changing that caused it. So this is not a California problem, it's a Bed Bath & Beyond problem. They don't want you to know that California is home to the most Fortune 500 companies of any state in America, or the fact that if California was a country, they would be the 4th largest economy in the entire world. The truth is, California continues to power America's economy while MAGA influencers cry about it.
My focus is on achieving the agenda that I ran on, an agenda of affordability to ensure that the most expensive city in the United States of America is one that each and every New Yorker can afford. And part of what we're seeing is that not only has the mayor exacerbated that cost of living crisis, he has also done so through cuts to city services and the services of community-based organizations, including one that provides services to survivors of sex trafficking. These are the kinds of cuts that we would not make. These are the kinds of cuts that we would push back against, because what we need to do is ensure that we are taking care of the people of this city.